Welcome back, Mum. Been a few days. I got your feedback. You want me to go do the swing shrine? Whoa, what is happening there? Okay, well, it's the emulator's still in beta. Alright, that's fine. So you want me to do the swing shrine, which is somewhere down here. You also asked for me to do a level shrine. I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. But we can do shrines. Well, since this is also a hard tower to do, harder than most, let's do this tower. I also fought my way past all the stuff down there, so... Besides, I've got this shield, I've got these weapons, I'm like, totally set. Everything's fine. What have I got? Still got a traveler's bow. I guess that's still handy. Got no normal barrows? Alright. Okay, let's use nice arrow in this guy. Oh, wait, stop. Oh, and I've seen it. What's my best weapon? What's my best weapon worth using? Let's not hit him into the water because it'll make it harder. Oof. There we go. Alright. More shock arrows. Let's trade up. Nice. Nice. Also good for electricity. So, the general way that I've approached this tower is just to make sure that there's kind of three wizrobes, 3 electric lizard people can kind of get up there and fly down, but you might need to use the Rivali's Gale, get up high, fly across. So we need to have done another Divine Beast and have more stamina. Since we had neither of those things, that little cloud there. Oh, okay, alright. Let's just inch our way closer till we're just about in range. I kinda wish I had something that wasn't shock arrows, but apparently shock arrows are what I have the most of. I think I should use fire arrows for these guys. Yeah, timing this can be a real pain. Especially when you've got all these... Oof, that's close. You get him in the head? Nope. Come on, just get, yeah, done. Okay. Ooh, 1 down. 1 down. Now, I have a pretty surprisingly short, surprisingly short range that they'll see you in, which is handy in this case, but it can also be hard to know really how far you can be away from them. But at this point, you should be able to get away with just dealing with that lizard. And nope. Let's use one of these. Oh, that was... Okay. He's just floating there. Oh, why does it sound like I'm under attack? Ah, no. That's not good. Okay. Well, the lizard person is there. That wizrobe is there. And... oh, wizrobe lost interest. And just out of range of the lizard. That's... super handy. Oh, he's seen me again. Did I even hit him? Hey, alright. He's lost interest again. Okay, well then. I might need to deal with that wizard. Unless I can be real sneaky. Or I can just go for it. Hope that neither Wizrobe sees. Oh no. Oh, I think he sees me. Do you see me? I think he saw me. Okay. Well, that was lucky. That could have gone much worse. Whew. Big old cloud. I think all these rain clouds are freaking out in the emulator. Okay, that was a bit dangerous. Unnecessary risk. Okay, we've made it up the tower. Alright, how are you, Mum? And anyone else watching? Hope all is well. I know you're still in Queensland at the moment, so hope that's going good. Pri and myself, my partner, we have started our own channel. That's still a gaming channel, but I've still been having a lot of fun making these videos, but having no one else to actually talk to whilst making them has proven a little tricky. For someone who's not great at talking to myself loudly enough has proven tricky. But yeah, so we recorded some videos last night. Recorded 2 episodes. Pri's actually going to edit them, which is already more work than I do here. I just wing it. I just hope that nothing goes wrong while I'm making the videos. I could edit them. I have that ability, and I have done that before. But I'd rather not, because it takes longer to edit and export the video than it does to make the video. Which, I mean, you know, if you want to be a good YouTuber, a good content creator, you probably want to spend a lot of your time editing it down and making it good. But I mean, you know, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this primarily for Mum. But yeah, so the videos we recorded are The Sims, because we both had fun playing that. Yeah, oh yeah, what's the channel name? That's what I was trying to think. The channel name is called Games Are Very Hard. We spent probably more time trying to think of a channel name than what to play. Thinking of channel names is hard. I tried using like an indie band name generator. I didn't really come up with anything particularly appropriate. And we kind of wanted to evoke the fact that we aren't going to be playing hard games. We aren't a hardcore gaming channel. Yeah, what's this block one? It's quite high. If only I were a bird man. Ahem, I'm not gonna spook him. Huh? Where did you come from? How did you get up here? Magic. So I suppose you could ask me the same question. Yeah, I could, Branley. You see, I have dedicated my life to the study of birdmen. Their flight mechanics fascinate me. Given their weight, it should be physically impossible for them to fly with wings of their size. I just don't get it. Hint, hint. I think that's the game devs acknowledging the fact that the Rito don't really work, but that's fine. The fantasy world. I was standing on the ground watching the skies when suddenly this tower erupted beneath my feet. Standing on the ground? It's in the middle of a lake. Okay, alright. I've been stuck up here since with no way to get down. I mean, there's all these ladders, but my misfortune is a blessing in disguise. You see, this tower is a perfect place to observe birdmen in their natural habitat. Oh my. Now you've climbed up here. How will you get down without falling? I suppose you're stuck here too. I'll just fly down. What? You can fly? You can fly like a birdman? I mean, sure. Is that true? I thought it impossible for a Hylian to fly like a birdman. Ah, is it more like gliding then? That's still a step in the right direction. If I can analyze your glide distance and trajectory, it may help us understand the science of birdman flight. Then maybe one day I'll finally realize my dream of becoming a bird. Would you mind participating in a short research study? I want to see how far you can glide. You'll be compensated for your time and travel, depending on how far you fly. I'm gonna say no. Before I came here, I met a girl who dreamed of touching the clouds. I want to make that dream a reality. Come back up when you also want to achieve greatness. Whoa, loaded words right there. Yeah, it takes a bit of time. Cloud, why? It takes a bit of time, and you get a lot more out of it if you just use the Rito. Rivali's Gale. Then you can go up real high. Also, I don't have a lot of stamina. It's not really worth it. That cloud, these clouds weren't doing this before. I wonder what's up. Wonder what's with the deal with that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the Swing Shrine, which I believe is on that mountain. So luckily, I'm roughly in the area. Whoa, hey buddies. Gonna pick up that rock. So on the flip, alright, I guess I'll use. On the flip side of things, that cloud. From looking more into recording stuff, like what would it take to get an actual capture card? Not a capture card. An actual capture card. You know, proper mic setups, equalizing of audio, all sorts of things. All that kind of stuff. Oh, you didn't even drop anything. What's up, Chabby? Well, you sure made that simpler than it would have been otherwise. I should do something to thank you, I suppose. Monster extract. A result of Kilton's research into monsters. This suspicious spice can be used to punch up dishes while cooking. Punch them dishes. Apparently it can be used to make a number of monstrous meals. You're probably wondering what that stuff is. Sure am. Gold monster extract. A guy named Kilton brews this stuff up at Fang and Bone. It's a kind of flavoring that makes any food taste amazing. I know it's made of monsters, but it's good stuff. There are some weird stories going around about that Kilton character. He's obsessed with monsters. They say he does all kinds of hair-raising research with them and comes up with a bunch of strange stuff as a result. Kinda want to meet him at least once to see if the rumors are true, but he's a hard guy to track down. One source I trust says he's most often found at Skull-Shaped Lake in Akala, but I don't know the place. I've used Kilton a few times, but pretty much only for the masks. And even then, only for, you know, funsies. I mean, having a mask that allows enemies to, like, not attack you is neat and all, but also not the most useful, really. Yeah. But yeah, research on... Ooh, research room. Research on recording equipment. Trying to figure out how to make us sound a bit better. Kind of realized we did some test recordings with The Sims between the two of us, and we only have the one mic. And we realized it's a cheaper mic, but not like a terrible mic as it turns out. You just got to know what to do. And whoa, I'm glad I accidentally went past that. It's a cheaper mic. But if you know what you're doing, as in watching other people do things that they know what they're doing, it sounds quite decent, or at least a decent amount more decent. And a lot of it seems to really just be put it through an equalizer, make sure you're close enough to it without blowing out the audio, and have a pop filter. So I can do two of those things. I can bring it closer, make the gain not too crazy, equalize it. But yeah, I think we just need to get another one so we don't have to try and awkwardly share one. I mean, we don't have any face cam, so they can't see that we're basically on top of each other trying to talk through a mic while Pre controls the computer. But yeah, get a pop filter, get a microphone stand. I mean, I know, it's all perhaps a bit much. I don't think we're going to make a YouTube career or a gaming record career, but it's been a lot of fun. And we're trying to use it as an excuse to play games that we might not otherwise play. I mean, I'm playing Zelda right now, a game I've played many times. And Pree's playing The Sims, a game that she has sunk many hours into. So we're not off to the best start, but we'll start with what we know and then sort of try to branch out into games that either only one of us has played or games that we've both been meaning to play, but yeah. I know we don't have to find a reason to play it, but it kind of does. It kind of gives us like an extra push to do a thing. It's always nice. That's still being weird, but not as weird, which is nice. Also, if we get a capture card, then I won't be using an emulator, which will have its pros and cons. One pro is that, well, for one, it should just behave the same way and look the same way. A con, though, is that when the performance isn't being a bit dodgy, this runs at a high frame rate, and I'm running it at 1080p. It means that everything should be, at least when there aren't graphical glitches, everything should be a bit more clearer than what it looks like on a normal Switch. Which is nice. But it's also not that important. I would prefer to run it on real hardware. But this was the quicker, cheaper, figure out if this is what we really want to do option. Also, it gives my computer a real workout. And sitting at around 80% CPU usage recording this and playing the game back. I know that if I were running this under Windows, I'd probably get even better performance. But I don't have Windows anymore, and this is good enough. So we must be getting close to the shrine now. I feel like I do this every episode. The first episode, I start back during a session, I talk about things unrelated to the game, and then I get back into it. Probably because I always leave myself with like a bunch of traveling to do for the next session. Ooh, there's that cloud again. I believe down there in like one of these tree clearings is another one of those skeleton hinoxes. There's also a lot of crows here. What's the deal with crows? I also feel like I'm getting quieter again. Yeah, proper audio output. Well, actually, no, I have a proper audio output. I'm just not looking at it because I'm looking at the game. What a surprise. This place. Have you been here? Have you been to see the king of the mountain? King of something. This is where that greeny blue glow appears. I don't have the DLC for the fancy, well, something that you get from here isn't here. I think it might be a horse bridle. But I can get some Silent Princess for all that upgrading I'm not doing. Okay, let's get to the shrine. Let's get to the shrine. Then I'll figure out where to go. Here's the shrine. There's a Korok, doobly-doo, and a crow. Where are you, shrine? There you are. Moglatan. Whoa. Yep, that was quick. Whoosh. Three branches on fire. Whoa, cloud. Okay. It's already been 20 minutes. Let's call this an episode. Call this a warm-up. A warm-up and a travel. But I did a tower. I did things. It's like a few things. Alright, let's go in this next episode. Alright. See you later, Mum. Love you.